Hola!
Welcome, everyone, to a new FC100 Holiday Special. Now, I'm going to be making a second video involving my favorite holiday movies. But, you know, that's not the case right now. The case right now is I'm going to be talking about into the gaming world of snow. Now, of course, I love snow. Personally, like, it's one of the best things I love about the holidays. I mean, I just love, you know, having snowball fights and, you know, making a snowman. Also enjoying the great breeze of coldness. You know, it just makes you feel to the holiday spirit. Well, of course, there are bad things like you have to dig up the snow in your car, also trying to clean the roads and everything, you know. Yeah, sometimes that can be a problem, but, you know, I feel okay with it. At least you get to enjoy the great views. But for me, the worst part that I hate about snow is that they exist in video games. I mean, my gosh, snow level in video games are wonderful to look at, but my gosh, they're hard to get through. I mean, seriously. I mean, they're like, the Mario games are one subject, and there's also Jak and Dexter, that one snow level. Oh gosh, that was painful to get through. And Sonic, oh. I mean, snow levels in video games can bring up the challenge, but why do they have to annoy us? So there's not really a specific review of it. I'm just going to tell you my thoughts of what I think of snow in video games. So I'm going to be showing you specific snow levels in video games and explain the difficulty that it drives me. Now, I'm also going to be talking about for the last part specifically of the new Super Mario 3D World. Yeah, I'm going to be talking about this game too. And there's also going to be other games which I'm not going to go into full detail. I'm actually going to be reviewing a few of those games in a later time, but I'm just going to be talking about the specific levels in the game. Some of the games happen to be digital downloads, so I'm not really going to show too much physical copies of the games I have, but those games, oh my gosh, the snow levels are painful and you need to know about it. So let's just dive right in right now. This is snow levels in video games. Well, might start with the classics. This is Mario Kart 64, and I'm going to show you one of its most difficult snow levels. Now, of course, I'll be Mario, always. Let's go to Frappy Snowland. Oh yes, I clearly remember this level. Now, of course, when you look at the visuals, it's amazing. I mean, really. Oh, look, snowman. Oh, shoot! That's what I'm talking about. I mean, seriously. How can a snowman make you explode? How is that physically possible? It doesn't. And guess what? They start pulling more snowmen. My gosh. I try my best trying to make the turns, and it still doesn't work. Now, Super Mario 64 is a pretty darn excellent game, and of course that the levels in the game are hard to maneuver. But my gosh, the snow levels in this game can be pretty difficult to maneuver. Watch out for those snowmen. When you really concentrate on this game, you just wish you weren't trying to not talk, because, you know, when you're racing, it gets your blood pumping. Now, I know it can get a little bit boring just for one racer just trying to get to the end. So here's something for you to enjoy. I love when that happens. Oh my gosh. Okay then. But we're not done with Super Mario Kart yet. There's also Sherbert Land. Oh my gosh. You would not believe the difficulty that I'm going to be enduring here. How? I know I went through a hole, but come on. Was that really, really hard? Again, it happens, and look how small the hole was. Look how small it was when I passed by it. Look how small it is. Oh gosh, I hate those penguins. They were fun in Super Mario 64, but they weren't fun here. Just trying to get past here. Some slippery ice. Come on, come on. I like how they actually say boing at the bottom. Oh, that helps. Let me see if I can jump. I'm gonna make that jump. And I missed. Ah! Well, somehow the N64 of Mario Kart 64, looking at it now, it actually isn't that too much difficult than I thought it was. But of course, there are some things that were hard to get through when I first played it. But of course, I was a beginner when I played the N64. And the racing begins. Okay, now let's try another game.
It's me, Mario. Hello.
Ah, good old Super Mario 64. I remember this game being more glad. Now for Super Mario 64, I'll be going to one of the snow levels. Oh wait, wrong door. The snow levels particularly I like to talk about is the one from Super Mario 64, the first snow level of gaming. That would be Cool Mountain. Now there's a bunch of other things. Let's see, which one's more simpler to show? Ah yes, Little Lost Penguin. Now of course, probably not many of you know, but there's an easy trick to get this penguin down from here. Much more easier and much more faster trick. You get around here. You drop down. And you easily confront the mom. Isn't that precious? And also, the visuals around here are fantastic. Even though for a game that's only 64-bit and really most things right now are HD, this still is a great game to look at, even to this day. I mean, look at this. That tree. Yeah, it looks a little bit like a background, but still. And also the snow dropping down doesn't look like it's really there. But still, it's pretty amazing to see. So that's why Super Mario 64 receives one of the best in all of those snow level games. I mean, this snow level is pretty amazing. Now let's get on to the next one. Now the next one's on the second floor. Now of course you get to the second floor. You go into the door with the star in it and you see a bunch of mirrors. Where are you supposed to go? Oh wait, you can't go to the right because that's water, of course. And look, how about this way? Oh, it's a secret passage to another port. Now let's see, Snowman's big head, Chili with Bully. Let's go to the one that literally pissed me off when I first played. Now, of course, this is probably not so hard for anyone else. But when I played this part, I really had a hard time. Ugh, come on, get up there. Get up there. Okay, good. And of course, it's nothing too much different from the first part, but of course, they do have differences when it gets to difficulty. Oh, hey, who's there? What's climbing on me? It's an ice ant, a snow flea, whatever it is. It's bugging me. I think I'll blow it away. Oh, you will. You just grab onto the penguin. And wow, I made it. Oh, thank gosh. And look at all the visual sights. Now be careful. It is difficult to get back there, because there are slippery walls. So just inch your way by tapping around the joystick and you'll get it. The snow level here isn't bad, but it has driven me nuts when trying to get from few of the levels. Okay, on to the next one. And now we get to the snow level in Super Mario 64. I mean Super Mario 3D World. The reason probably why I'm mistaken that is just because, yeah, it kind of feels that way when you think about it. Now we're going to Snowball Park. Now, look at this. This is a gorgeous environment of the Mario gaming. I mean, seriously, there's just so much to see. I mean, the sights, the visuals, it's just really awesome. Right now I'm Cat Mario, so this might take some purriness to go around. Now the level in particularly is pretty gorgeous when you look at it. Okay, now I'm Raccoon Mario. Woo! And now, whoop! I'm skating! I don't know, sometimes it reminds me of the Super Mario 64 level a bit. I don't know, it's just, I guess, that nostalgic feeling. Come on, you little bunny. Come on, bunny. Bunny, bunny, bunny. Yes. Oh, gosh. Way to go. That won't stop me. All right. And so the visuals of yeah! Now we're moving on to 16-bit territory now. Now let's play some Hook on the Super Nintendo. Now probably you might be saying, what? Hook? Well, actually, it's not that bad. The Super Nintendo version happens to be superior and way better than the NES version. The arcade game was awesome too. I'll show you what I'm talking about. That's what you call a great game. It's 16-bit action at its best. Now you're probably saying, wait, this is not a snow level. Well, just wait a few minutes. The weather patterns change on this level. I also need to talk about the controls. Now, for Y, you can use the sword instead of using B. B, you jump. So I know that's jumping the gun. But now here's something more confusing. When you're underwater, usually people would press the B button like to tap around. But when you tap, it doesn't swim. You have to learn to hold down the button. Only then you can swim across the levels. And even if that's possible, it's still a pain. Oh gosh. Pressing the action button down to swim is pretty messed up, but at least you don't have to tap so many times to try to swim. That's actually more respectful. Now it's coming. Yeah, the snow's coming. Watch, the snow's gonna come. Almost there. It's coming. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. There's your snow. Of course, this doesn't really count too much as a snow level, but at least you got there. Ah, when the winter breeze is over, we get we get a Lost Boy attack. But of course, Hook on Super Nintendo is a good game. I'll talk more about it in another video. But now, let's head off.